Okay, so the way I do this is first we have to understand how much time we have with the doctor. So depending on unlimited time or versus short time, we have to decide which portion of the presentation has to be chopped off, it has to be condensed, it has to be eliminated, or what have you.
Okay.
So what I'm going to tell you is the full thing as if I had an hour with the doctor.
Okay.
And then from that point on, then we chop it up as needed.
Okay.
Okay?
Great.
All right, so the first question always with the doctor is what kind of marketings do you do or have you done?
Okay. So I'd say I mail out postcards once a month.
Okay. So whatever response that he gives, and it's usually if either it's no marketing, I just work on word of mouth,
Right.
or I've done mailers, I've done this, and I ask them how the experience has been or what kind of results they have gotten, and most often it's the same answer, not good. So that's when actually the first part of the presentation starts, that we agree with you.
Okay.
Right.
Tracking. If they say that, like, I had one office that's getting like 90 new patients a month, and they're doing, I don't know what they were doing. They're doing some postcard or some newsletter or something like that.
Then the question would be, what is the cost of patient acquisition?
Okay.
If you do 90, how much did you spend to get that 90?
Okay.
Do you have a way of monitoring that? And if it was $1,000 to get 90 patients, so the cost of patient acquisition was about $10 per patient, I would say fantastic. That is the only thing you should be doing. You should do nothing else, because the cost of patient acquisition, according to the average, regardless of the methodology you use, is no less than $200 to $500.
Got it.
So if you found something, a gold mine, that you can get it for $10, you should not do anything else. I can't match it.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, so if the doctor only says, I don't do any kind of marketing, then we say, perfect. Our program is based on word of mouth, as I will show you. So it's completely aligned with what your philosophy is.
Okay.
If he says, I will do some marketing and this is the experience that I've had, then chances are they're all the same way. I would say, great. So we agreed, this was our experience. We started doing marketing for doctors 20 years ago. We actually came out of that business because of the exact experience that you have right now. The experience has been the same all along the way.
Okay.
What we discovered is that regardless of the marketing methodology you use, however you distribute these cards, you end up spending $200, $300, $500 per client. As an example, you do a mailer, you send out 10,000 packages. It usually costs you around $1,000.
Right.
And you get 3 or 4 patients maximum from it. They are random patients. You have no idea how good they are, whether they stay with you or what have you. But at the end of the day, that's what you paid. You laid out $1,000 and you got 4 patients or 3 patients. Definitely it doesn't get into 5 or more.
Right.
Right. So that was our experience, and that's why we came out, because we discovered that was our discovery, that is too expensive, regardless of what you use, regardless of how you do it. Even if you come up with a brilliant idea and you go into a magazine, and this magazine is giving you 50 patients, what very typically happens is within a few months, there are 20 other dentists in the same magazine.
Right.
And the results go down, the cost goes up. You end up back into the $200 to $300 range to get a new patients.
Okay.
And this is consistently with everybody that we see every day. They have uniformly the same experience, they find out the same thing. And at the end of the day, it's too expensive to get a new patient. So we were looking for a system that we can bypass this spiral. And it's a spiral that always ends up at the same place.
Right.
$200 to $300 per patient. And we came up with that system. And that system is our system. It's a very unique personal referral marketing that brings down the cost of patient acquisition from $200 to $300 down to $30 to $50.
Okay.
And you will not see it again, and it's based on word of mouth.